In this content, I'll be sharing with you things you should never tell your husband. This is just the truth. Things you should not tell your husband. Number one thing you should never tell your husband is your body count. Forget about telling you. I know you might want to be honest. I want him to know I love him and open up. Don't tell your husband how many men you've slept with. Yes, even if he asks you, tell him that's my past. This is the new me. This is us. This is me and you. Tell him, let's forget about the past. Let's focus on me and you. I discover some women make this mistake of telling men how their husbands, how many men they've slept with. Just telling your husband how many men you've slept with, you are creating a wrong mental picture in his brain, in his head. He will start wondering, you might do the same, you might do that, you might do this if he's not around. Don't tell him, ladies, please. Ladies, don't tell any man your body count. No matter how you insist. If you've not married to him and he keeps asking your feet, it's a red flag that you should walk out of that relationship. The second thing you should not tell any man, your husband, about are the snacking styles you've tried. Don't ever say this because he will be wondering, who did you try it with? From telling him the knacking styles you've tried, he would ask you, who did you knack with? Which style? How? Did he carry your leg up? Did he bend your head? Did he do this? Did he do that? You don't need all these things. This is not part of honesty, if you ask me. Forget about telling him the styles. I'm telling you nothing but the truth here. Forget about it. Don't tell him. Yes, he might ask you, even sometimes when you've tried this style before, let him suggest, babe, can we try doggy? Can we try spoon? Can we try drum, drain, and the rest? He should suggest to you. Don't just rush into suggesting and the rest. He will start thinking you're a wide woman. He will start thinking you're a loose woman. He will start having this impression that when he's not around, you might go down and do something with him, with another person, I mean. Now, the third thing you should not tell your husband, secrets of your friends. No matter how it is, don't share those secrets of your friends. For instance, maybe your friend end up knacking two brothers, or maybe your friend is knacking her neighbor there, and she shared it with you. Don't share it with your husband, because do you know what? Show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. As we're sharing those things, he will be imagining that is what you do too. Forget about telling him all those things. I know, yes, you want to tell him so that he will feel you are great, you are that, you are this, you are open. Yes, I know you love him. I really want to open up to him. But that is the wrong thing to do. Forget that. Don't. The fourth thing you should not tell your husband as a wife is the health challenges of your family members. Yes, my mother is this. Do you know that my mother's sister, she's HIV positive? Do you know that my father's brother is suffering from cancer? Do you know that my sister, she has diabetes? That is none of your business. That is none of your business telling him. He doesn't need to know that. Look for something else and say. I see sometimes women say all sorts of things that I feel is irrelevant. Do you know what you're telling him by saying that? You are telling him that his secrets will not be safe with you. That is what you are portraying to him. And let me tell you something again. Do you know that 60 to 50% of most marriages end up? Now you've exposed your family history to, especially those ones. The fifth thing you should not tell your husband is your family financial status. I'm telling you this. Sometimes some women think they are doing well by telling their husband, my father is rich, my father has this, my father has that, my father. See, forget about it. He's not supposed to know what your father has. That's just the truth. Except you want him to start becoming lazy and pushing you to ask your parents. Because let me tell you, these days, some rich people don't show themselves off. They just live moderate life. Telling your husband how rich your family is, I'm telling you, sometimes you will make him to be less hardworking,